is quoted, and we'll have that market for you. Here it is, and it is 9-4 now, King Rankin. 5-1 for Forceful Poplar. Number 6 is 3, that's correct. And of the others, go down to number 9, number 10, 7-2. Number 10 is at 7-2. Okay, let's return now to Ray Conroy, and here he is at Richmond.
The smartest out, crossing out wide, another toppy looking for the lead and getting it to King Rankin second, Wakey third, Forceful Poplar on the inside of Julie Bid, and they're followed then by Miss Laura. Junior Trickers over on the inside now of Black Colt, and back at the tail of the field Strange Rover around the turn, 1300 to go, and the leader another toppy races down the straight, and the red and blue diagonal stripes moving up. Wakey tucked away King Rankin, Forceful Poplar, the pace not suiting him, and Johnny Bainan and the yellow with the black horseshoes moving up to the leaders now. Then Julie Bid, Miss Laura on the outside, and they're followed by Black Colt. Junior Trickers over on the rail, and Strange Rover last. They swing the bottom turn now, about 1100 to go, and carting them along in front as they swing down the back as another toppy, and it shows the way. Moving to second, Forceful Poplar. King Rankin's got the run of the race in behind the leaders. They're followed 2 lengths away by Wakey, 3 lengths to Julia Bid, a half a length to Miss Laura, a length to Junior Trick, 3 parts of a length away Black Colt, and 2 lengths last Strange Rover. They pass the 800 now and go to the 600, and the leader showing the way, another toppy, 3 parts of a length to Forceful Poplar. King Rankin in the blue shadow roll, a length away poking up along the rail, a fair way back Wakey. They're followed then by Julia Bid, and then coming Miss Laura covering Junior's Trick. Black Colt is second last and Strange Rover last. They pass the 600, go to the 4 now, and Brett Goss working on this leader as they come up down. He shows away another toppy. He's about a half length in front of Forceful Poplar. King Rankin going to the outside, stretching out now, is coming home well. Julia Bid a fair way back now, and they're followed by Miss Laura in the centre. Junior Trick can't get off the rail, and then Strange Rover out wide up towards the turn, and the leader another toppy on the outside. King Rankin boxing on well. Julia Bid is rattling home, but around the turn heading for home, and the whips are out, and the leader is another toppy. Just led now King Rankin and Julia Bid coming with a big run, and Junior Trick getting a rails run halfway down the straight. Another toppy in front, Junior Trick flashing along the rail, but another toppy beat Junior Trick. Third in the event was King Rankin. They're followed then on the outside by Strange Rover rather, and over on the inside Miss Laura, then coming the Black Colt, Julia Bid, Forceful Poplar, and just behind it Wakey.
Okay, placings there, 6, 7 and...
They'll soon be mobilised and sent on their journey. They're just about ready to go. Lady Medina's pacing well behind the mobile. Here they go. Racing an Arizona Sky. Hit jumped away all right. It's a great race for the lead. Lady Medina, Arizona Sky trying to get to the lead. Jane Leslie out wide. And they're followed then by Frosty Hondo. Graham's Advice getting a rails run along the inside of Moakito. And they're followed then by Vision Star. And second last, Barter Bambumo. Around the turn, 1300 to go. And Johnny Heath takes Lady Medina in the yellow with the blue braces to the front. Arizona Sky easing in behind the leader, passing the post, 1 lap to go. A length away, Jane Leslie, ahead to Queen of the Realm on the rail. A length to Stony Burke, 3 parts of a length to Graham's Advice on the rail. On the outside of them now is Frosty Hondo travelling along, and then Barter Bambino third last, Vision Star is second last, and Moakito last. They swing the bottom turn now, and they've got 1100 to go, and Lady Medina carts them along. Jane Leslie in the pink is moving to second out wide. Arizona Sky tucked away in the rail. Stony Burke's got the box seat, 1 out, 1 back. Over on the inside, Queen of the Realm followed then by Frosty Hondo, and then coming Graham's Advice, Barter Bambino, Vision Star, and getting a move on now is Moakito. They pass the half mile and go to the 600 now, and Lady Medina shows the way. Heath looking across these, Jane Leslie travelling second. Arizona Sky is boxed up on the inside now as they swing the turn, and they're followed then by Stony Burke with a run of the race. Over on the inside, Queen of Realm, Frosty Hondo, and they're followed then by Graham's Advice, Barter Bambino, Vision Star. Star second last, and Moakito last. They pass the 600, race to the side with 400 to go, and Lady Medina leading James Leslie, who moved to second now. Stony Burke in the box seat, one out, one back. On the fence, can't get a crack at the leaders now as Arizona Sky, and they're followed then by Queen of the Realm on the rail. Lady Medina the leader. Here's Stony Burke putting in its run. Jane Leslie, Arizona Sky is going with them just behind them, and then came Frosty Hondo, the next one on the inside, Queen of the Realm, and then Graham's Advice around the turn. The whips are out. Lady Medina and Jane Leslie are fighting it out. Jane Leslie and Lady Medina turn the corner. They're followed by Stony Burke. Arizona Sky is flashing home. Jane Leslie in front. Jane Leslie beat Lady Medina. Third placing to Arizona Sky might have been unlucky. Stony Burke, Graham's Advice, Frosty Hondo, and Bada Bambino. They're followed by Queen of the Realm, Vision Star, and Moakito back with it. Please stand by. Little doubt about the winner, though. Jane Leslie go in the third heat. They're racing in a fairly good start. American Pride got away well on the fence. Skipper's Chance bounced out now, and going with it in the centre is Hitman. They travel towards the turn now, and slipping through to get to the front now is David Royal on Jody's fella. He led by a length and a half around the turn. They're followed then by Hitman, then American Pride. The next one well back is Smart Remark, a fair way back as they turn the corner, and then coming on the outside, Twins Luck moving up. Rosewood Promise on the rail. They're followed by Manaclair, second last in the event now is Surreal, and back at the tail is Karela Bell, and back there Skipper's Chance. They travel down to the bottom turn. The leader Jody's Royal, led by about 3 parts of a length to Twins Luck on the outside. They're followed by Hitman tucked away. Normie Divert's got American Pride in the box seat, one out, one back. On the fence Rosewood Promise, and they're followed closely by the Smart Remark in the red and blue diagonal stripes. Over on the fence Surreal, Manaclair in the centre. Skipper's Chance going right around them up towards the lead, and back at the tail of the field Karela Bell. They pass the 1,000 and go to the 800 now, and the leader Jody Royal led by about 3 parts of a length now. Moving up on the outside is Twins Luck, and they're followed over on the fence then by Hitman. Skipper's Chance is out 3 wide, and just behind them now is American Pride, pushed back a little there. On the fence Rosewood Promise, and then coming the Smart Remark, who's on the outside. Over on the fence is Surreal as they swing the back turn now, and back at the tail of the field now is Karela Bell and Manaclair. They sweep up towards the 400 now, and Jody's Royal is just the leader. It led Hitman. American Pride on the rail is coming home well out wide now. Up the back stretch they go, and the leader is Jody Royal. Hitman back on the fence. Surreal is rattling home, and then coming American Pride, and right off the track now with a big run there is not Smart Remark. It is up towards the turn, and the leader on the inside, Jody's Royal. Smart Remark is out wide. American Pride in the centre, and they're followed then by Hitman. The next one now was Twins Luck, but around the turn, and here's a great finish now. Jody Royal boxing on well. David Royal wielding the Persuader, flashing home the Smart Remark down the outside, but a good drive, and Jody's Royal won by a length now from the Smart Remark. American Pride third, and then Twins Luck, Hitman. They're followed by Surreal, Manaclair, and then came Karela Bell, Rosewood Promise, and Skipper's Chance, the last to finish in the event. Please stand by. By gee, what a great finish. David Royal, a top driver. He was a former great jockey. He won a Sydney Cup on Zingalee. He was a good jockey. He got a bit heavy, but he won a Sydney Cup on Zingalee. But he's a brilliant horseman, and I'd say one of the top I've seen in the business. If he puts the bank on and says go, by gee, they go close. There it is, young David Royal. Okay, now the tail with it now is a pullover. They're getting around to a start. They'll soon be on their journey in this. Shouldn't be long. Silky Blue Chip and the club colours on the fence. They're racing, and Silky Blue Chip was one of the smartest out. Candy Shell got away well, and going with them in the centre is Diamond Dale to make a line of 3, and they're followed just behind them now by Swift Alwan as they travel up to the turn, and then coming B52 over on the fence is Pullover, and then Nero's Fiddle, Gundry, KO, Adam Thor, and back at the tail now Bossy Joe down to the judge, 12.50 to go, and shooting along the fence for the Saloon Passage, Silky Blue Chip has gone to the lead Diamond Dale, Candy Shell on the rail, and they're followed closely by Swift Alwyn, and then coming on the outside B52. Over on the inside is Pullover. Nero's Fiddle is third last, second last is Bossy Joe, and back of the tail Gundry KO. They swing the bottom turn now, and they've got 1,000 to go going down the back, and the leader is Silky Blue Chip pacing well, and led by a length and a half to Diamond Dale. Ahead away to Candy Shell, away to Swift Alwyn, moving to fourth out wide, a length and a half to B52, a neck to Pullover on the rail, 3 parts of a length to Nero's Fiddle. Bossy Joe getting a rails on the inside, Nero's Fiddle, and then coming Gundry KO, and catching the caps now as Adam Thor. They pass the half mile and go to the 600, and Silky Blue Chip is giving back as a great sight. He led Diamond Dale, Candy Shell on the rail, and then Swift Alwyn. The next one over on the inside now is Pullover, and they're followed closely then on the fence there by Bossy Joe, and the next one now on the outside of Bossy Joe was Pullover, and they're followed a fair way back by Gundry KO. Adam Thor left to be a human horse to win from there. They go past the 400, and this leader's making every post a winning post. Silky Blue a length and a half in front of Candy Shell, getting a rails run through now. Candy Shell joins it, and look at Gundry KO right off the track in the blue hood up towards the turn now, and out wide given a crack with a persuader, and Gundry KO joining the winner on the fence, Silky Blue Chip, as they turn the corner. Candy Shell and these three came away, but Silky Blue Chip is giving plenty. Is Gundry KO stretching out, and Candy Shell won't give in the centre. They go to the line together, and right on the line, oh, Candy Shell is one from Silky Blue Chip, Gundry KO, and then Swift Alwyn. Pullover, followed then by Nero's Fiddle.
Okay, Candy Shell, the winner, number 4 into